I'm doing an everyday makeup look today, and I'll make sure to talk through it and tell you all what you need to know and what kind of products I'm using. I'm 64 years old right now, so I like to have some makeup and I like to make myself look good, even if I'm just today. I don't even have to go to the store today. I'm just going to the chiropractor and maybe stopping by to see a friend. But that's my everyday look anyway. So let's get into it. Now, everything I'm going to talk about is in the description box and in the first comment below. So if you're watching on a phone or tablet, go below the video and you'll see the word more. Tap that word more. That opens the description box a little bit. Then tap the word more a second time. That opens the box completely. Then scroll through to where it says product shown or mentioned. Then if you just find it easier to open the first comment on a computer, of course, that's easy. Just go to the first comment below the video. But on a phone, you'll see the word comments, plural, below the video. Tap that word comments. It opens up that first comment, but then you have to tap read more, and that will open the first comment completely, and then scroll through and all the links are there as well. If there are some products that are available through YouTube Shopping, there will be a little button that shows up kind of in the lower left part of the screen, so you can tap that as well to check out other products that maybe will have better prices than the actual links that I provided. So yeah, this is my everyday look. And you see, I'm just wearing a t-shirt today, and that's my uniform pretty much when I'm, not going anywhere important. So let's get right into it. We're starting with a fresh face where I have all my skincare products on, and my last skincare product is my sunscreen. 64 years old, right? So let's get right into it. After clipping my hair back, I'll start by applying City Beauty's City Lips Plumping Gloss in clear. I don't always wear a primer, but this Estee Lauder Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer gives my skin a bit of a glow under foundation. Now I'm on to correcting the dark under eye circles and tear troughs using Pixie Beauty's Correction Concentrate. I use the e.l.f. concealer brush and a light hand to apply it. For foundation, I'm applying the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the color 230N. I only need one drop from the pump. After dotting it on, I like to spread it on my face. Then I use a damp beauty blender to blend it out. I use a 10 times magnification mirror to ensure the sponge gets the foundation everywhere and that my pores look really good. It will look a little yellow on my face here, but the color matches the color of my neck really well. Then I use the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion Brush to buff out the whole look. To lighten the under eye area, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer in a color slightly lighter than my skin tone, and using the Beauty Blender to blend it out. I like to do a little contouring, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in the color Mink is a favorite. It's not an orangey brown, but more of a taupe. I disguise the jowl area in particular and use a flat stipple brush to buff it out. As a highlighter on both sides of my nose, I use the Emlin Under Eye Cover Cream, dot it on, and buff it out. This gives me a more youthful look that lasts all day. Now I'm going to set the under eye area starting with the Urban Decay Setting Spray, which I spray in the back of my hand, dip my ring finger into the spray, and then pat the setting spray into the under eye area. I'll also pat it where I just put the Emlin highlighter. Then I'm going to use the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Translucent and the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush to pat on a light dusting of the powder. This leaves a beautiful flawless finish and makes these areas last all day. One of the hazards of being a YouTuber is equipment failure. At this point, my camera turned off without making a sound. I had already done my eyebrows, so you're not going to see that. I'm sorry. But I will use the NYX HD Finishing Powder again, this time a little bit on my cheeks. And I'll apply the MAC powder blush in a pink tone. This is a matte blush with no shimmer. And then I'll buff it out with a Real Techniques Ultra Plush powder brush. For eyeliner, I'm using the Lancome Le Crayon Kohl in Black Ebony. I only line the top lid. I can't tight line because my eyes will water and the makeup will fade away. Then I go over it with eyeshadow. I'm using the Smashbox Cover Shot with the cool tones. Using a rougher brush, I'll go over that liner to set it, and I'll line the lower lid about halfway. When the camera failed, I had applied the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in taupe, and then I used the spoolie end to brush out the result and make it look more even. We're back to the Smashbox Cover Shot Minimalist Palette, and I'm using the cool tones, starting with the one creamy matte color in the palette, which I'll apply from brows to lashes. Next, I'll use the lighter matte taupe and apply it in the transition area just above the crease, and then I'll blend it out. I'll use the darkest taupe color with a small brush to apply in the outer V areas. Since this is a daytime look, I'll only apply a little bit. And then blend it out. This neutral shimmer I'll use on most of my mobile lids to make my eyes pop. I know it's a daytime look, but I always like for my eyes to pop. With this taupey shimmer, I'll use a small amount in the outer corner of the mobile lids. And then blend it out. I debated whether to add this, but I love how it looks. I'm using the Benefit Cookie highlighter and a very small brush to apply a small amount to the inner corner of my eyes. It's a surprisingly youthful look when only a small amount is used. Then I'm brushing away any bits of powder before going on to mascara. For my upper lashes, I love the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Since my lashes are longer now due to the lash serum I use, this mascara makes my blonde lashes longer than they were when I was a teenager. For my lower lashes, I like to use Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara because it's easy to apply without making a mistake. Did you notice my lips got more pink from the City Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss? For lips, I'm starting with Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the color Back Talk. And then I'll blot that with a tissue. I'll go over that with a pink shimmer. This is L'Oreal Color Riche in Ballerina Shoes. And then I'll top it off with Pixie Beauty's Lip Icing in Toffee. And that, my friends, is the finished look. And that's the finished look. So I don't know if you think that the eyeshadow is too much for an everyday look. I don't know. This is everyday for me, maybe because I'm a YouTuber. But I like the lighter tones of eyeshadows. For an everyday look, I don't like all that dark. And I want to work with some makeup company who wants to come out with a palette that women over 50 would like because it's going to have a lot of light colors. Warm tone, cool tone, maybe a little bit of dark. But, you know, we run out of the lighter colors first and we're left with the dark. And then we have to get rid of the whole thing. If you like this or if you have other ideas for your everyday makeup looks, I want to hear about it. Write a comment. And if you have a chance, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Check the description box and the first comment for all the products that I showed you today, including some of the brushes, as long as they're still selling. And then check out one of my other videos by tapping its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.